why I was so hurt. Yeah, there's like I seen like there's like a meme of me just like getting real sad. The reason why I was so hurt is because
When she spoon and like a BB moment, which is like a beautiful black moment. Did we get any of those in this episode?
Black.
We have a chaotic vibe moment of the chaotic vibe moment. And you're watching Black by Reality. Black by Daddy. And those who love us.
Cedric, this is Nicole Weaver. I'm from Black by Reality podcast. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Nicole?
I'm good. I'm good. I wanted to bring up you were part of multiple iconic moments of the season. One of them being Angela coming to you in tears, frantic, saying, I would never, I would never. I don't even know if you know what she's even talking about in that moment.
Mm.
So, my question for you is, how did that whole moment and situation affect how Angela played into your game? Because for me, it's like she ran to you for comfort, so that gives trust a little bit. But
Mm.
I don't know how then you really wanted to move forward with Angela after that. And of course, talking about how she pointed out to the group outside.
Yeah, so Angela was kind of a difficult person for me to navigate in the game because if you guys remember, she was supposed to be part of the collective alliance before she said it was fake. So after that, game wise, I was trying to have her best interest when I could, but if I couldn't, I wasn't really torn up about it. But I was glad that I was able to give her like the emotional support and the comfort that she was needing. Because everyone needs a friend regardless of the game. Everything, Big Brother is Big Brother, but deeper than that, everybody in the house is still a person.
Yes. And then I know that you tried to do a quick binge on YouTube to figure out the game, and now
Mhm.
you have learned about offering yourself on the block. Now, I will say, most seasons of Big Brother, there tends to be a blind side that really kicks off the game. Like now we're
Mhm.
in it, and I think your blind side is that. What advice would you have for future house guests on how to navigate this and how to not fall into the same fate?
It's gonna sound super cliche, but don't volunteer for the block.
Mhm.
Hey, tell it to you all the time. Pawns go home. Don't volunteer for the block. And there was just a lot of volunteering this season. So I was like, Tucker volunteered, Angela volunteered, Kenny volunteered. Like, I'll be fine probably in that kind of comfortability aspect of thinking I had the numbers played into the effect of like, yeah, you could go home. So just don't put yourself in unnecessary situations.
Nice. So, Cedric, you actually had a lot of options when it came to allies. Kenny,
Mhm.
first of all, Kenny said he would have voted for you for AFP, probably still can. Tucker just wanted a males alliance. Of course, you were working with Chelsea and Cam, and then T'Kor was a little bit farther back. Do you have any regrets from which allies you picked or how you handled any of all of those great options, honestly?
No, I don't have any regrets. I think I picked, where all my loyalty was the Pentagon, and ultimately those were the three people that voted to keep me in the house. So I think I picked properly. And as for T-Core and Chemo, even in the collective, they felt like it was best for their game to send me home. So I have no hard feelings about that. I don't believe that was best for their game, but I understand that each person has a different perspective on their own game.
Yeah. My follow-up question is more specifically T-core focused because
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people really were focusing on. You had a good personal relationship with her. When
Most
her
likely.
goodbye message came up, you looked pretty hurt. And
Yeah.
yeah, T-core always had a weird fit with you guys, that she wasn't always there, but was still kind of looking out for each other. So I guess would you say out of the two, if you were more or less hurt by T-Core, and was there, yeah, I guess the follow-up question is just, do you wish that the personal became like more game or equal to?
Um, no, because my whole thing going in was like trying to play the game with honesty and integrity. And that's why I kind of kept our game relationship where it was, because I knew ultimately my loyalty was with the Pentagon and I was going to have to cut her. But not to say why I was so hurt. Yeah, there's like I seen like there's like a meme of me just like getting real sad. The reason why I was so hurt is because, you know, she had promised me a vote. She had, you know, been on a personal level, and I thought we really did have that tight personal connection. And then for her to vote and be one of like the people that kind of led the flip was it hurt a little bit.
Yeah, understandable. Well,
Mhm.
thank you
Nothing
so
against her
much.
though. I still love her.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Cedric, for all of your time. You've been so entertaining and a positive person in the house and so interesting to watch. So,
Thank you.
yeah, we enjoyed you at Black by Reality Podcast.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad I can help. Thank you for the support.
Of course. Bye.